I'm going to share my screen. Well, Steven is already registered for task 3. Diane Catherine,
Yes, teacher.
did you already register for task 3?
Yes, teacher.
Good.
It's on Monday.
Too. And just to know, are you in the same team, in the same, day and time with Steven, or you are in groups apart?
Good question.
I don't know, teacher.
Let me check.
My turn is at 5, I think so.
And what
No,
about you, Steven?
I'm at 7.
Oh, you are a different time.
Yeah, because I have to work at 5, so I cannot.
All right. Well, it's an opportunity. You are going to share with people, with different people you don't know, different level of English. So, Gisela. Turn on your microphone. Unmute
Yes.
you.
Yes, tell me.
Did you register for task 3?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to review in this night.
All right.
Because yesterday I was sending other posts. I hope in this night I'm going to finish with the subscribe for three tags. It's a debate, yes?
That's right. Maiden.
What is the deadline for this activity?
The deadline.
Yes.
The last debate is going to take place on October, I don't know, I'm not sure, October 25. Is the last debate, so that's the range of time you have available to register and take your debate and to participate. It's a good experience. I recommend it. Maiden, did you register?
Yes, teacher. I already did the debate this Tuesday.
Okay. So you are an advanced.
Yes.
Emily, did you already register? Did you already register for task 3?
Yes, teacher. I managed to register on time. I think it was Thursday.
Okay, next Wednesday, right?
I don't see Diana.
She did the debate Tuesday with me.
Okay. I also.
Yes, it's on Monday at 5.
Monday 19th?
Yes.
I only see one group.
Let me see. Session 8.
I also want to warn you about model quizzes, the listening.
Or no, at 6, sorry. At 6.
So we are in the same group.
Good.
Yes. Yes?
Good.
Yeah,
I'm possible. I'm
What
possible
is
in
the
the same
name of
team.
the name which
Valeria.
learn talent or
Language
attitude?
learning talent or attitude, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we are going to talk about debate. We are going to start, as always, an ice-breaking activity where I want you to participate. Then we are going to talk about how to debate, that's a review, and an individual intervention, commentaries and impression about the video. Then we are going to see some expression and phrases that give you extra points and it's worth to use them during your debate. Coming, we are going to talk about the format or the structure of the debate, the assessment criteria, and that's it. So to start, I want, give me a second. To start, I want Maiden, Steven, and Gisela to count the posts that are lie down in the floor from the perspective of this guy, the guy with the red shirt. And the rest, that's Diane, Catherine, Emily. You are going to count the posts from the perspective of the guy with the black shirt. So, Diane, Catherine, oh, go ahead.
Tutor, I was looking for a video, but I had no idea where to find it, so I couldn't watch it, and I was trying to watch the video, but I couldn't find it.
Wow.
I don't know where is it.
The video, if you are in, excuse me, if you are in the register sheet, right? It's placed at the left side. You see, the group number, then appear the person that is in charge of that group, and then appear the topic. The topic has a link, and you give the click.
Okay, the topic for
the debate.
For the task 3, right?
That's right.
Oh yeah, I already watched it. Okay, I thought it was a different activity. Sorry.
No, it's the same.
Okay.
So, who is right? The man with the black shirt or the man with the red shirt?
Who starts?
A volunteer. It's just an ice breaking.
Okay. Well, the video I watched was about let me check. Sorry. Learning. Yeah, learning language learning talent or attitude, right? Is that the one we talk about? Well, it's the guy says something very important, and he says, no matter you don't have a different brain. We all are able to learn and to practice and to improve the different I don't know language learning, right? He says that if you practice, if you are a very consistent person, you will be able to learn any language you want. You don't have to be more intelligent than other people to learn a language. He says, I know people that haven't studied. Um, Maybe that people never gone to a university, but that people were able to learn more than 5 or 6 languages. Well, I think that's something very correct, because you don't have to study a lot. You the only thing you have to do is to be um, persistent if you want to learn something, or for example a language. He said something like, you don't have to be talented, the only thing you have to do is to study a lot, or to study, for example, languages a lot. Well, I think that's true, because I know people that have never studied in a university, and they speak more than 5 languages. Yeah, and they aren't like, I don't know, professionals, or they aren't special people, or more intelligent than others. So I think that's correct. I think that it's the red shirt guy, and he's correct.
Good. Gisela? Gisela. Gisela, his line went down. Diane, give us your impression about the picture.
They are debating about the numbers of the what is that? About
The post or sticks?
yes, the number of the sticks, and the guy of black T-shirt says 7, and the guy of red T-shirt says no 5.
Yeah. That's related to our daily life, right? What do you think, Emily?
I see two boys dispute over how many words. Chronological points they are 5.
Looks like they both have reason, right? There is many ideas we can take from this picture, but most of the time we are debating with our children, with our wife, with our husband. I mean, no matter who, everybody's debating. We are trying to win, right?
Perspective.
To show our posture. That's what life is about. So for that reason, language is important, because to convince other, that's the point. To convince other, we have to show our arguments, and they need to comply with certain criteria. Maybe logic, maybe true, right? So that's kind of what you are going to do next week. You are going to have a debate, and in that debate you are going to show all what you are, your background, your language experience. I mean, all is going to be put in that precise time and hour. So this is the structure of that debate where you are going to participate. If you notice, when registered, you are going to see that each team, each group is compound of 6 participants. But then you are going to be divided, right? And you are going to be maybe in the team of that are in favor of something or against of something. You don't know, right? But because what really matters is your ability to use the language to defend a position. Kind of what, if we compare that characteristic with a profession, what profession used to do this all the time?
Lawyers.
Lawyers, that's right. Lawyers used to do this all the time. No matter is the person no matter I mean, the status of the how you say, defendant. I mean, no matter he's guilty or not, lawyers have to defend their defendant, right? So they have to leave behind their ideologies, everything. They have to use arguments, reasons. So they say you are lucky if you get to be in the pro team. defend something that is true at the eyes of everybody. So you are lucky if you do that. But do not get mad if you are in the other side, in the con team. People that is against something. Because that is going, I mean, after having experience with this opportunity, I prefer to be in the con because that challenges you. That challenges you. That gives you the opportunity to use the resources you don't even know that you possess. So try to use the language to force you to create from nothing. That's art, and that's rhetoric. So now let's read these phrases because these phrases are going to give you extra point. So let's start with Emily. Emily, you read the first two sentences and name one of your partners to continue, and so on.
I see your point, but I think Maiden.
Wait, the two first, one and two, and then you give the word to somebody else. I mean, two phrases per person.
Total, tengo un problema, es que casi no lo escucho bien, se escucha entrecortado.
Okay. I'm saying that you should read the two first and then name somebody else. Okay, give me please. Okay. Okay, I wrote it in the chat, so you have that clear. Well, okay, continue, Gisela, because Emily.
Yes, teacher. I apologize to you. I have interference.
Okay.
Tell me.
I was saying, please continue where Emily stop. Yes,
Oh,
I understand.
Listo, ya, creo, es que me había quedado quieta la pantalla y no podía regresar. Okay, I see your point, but I think, yes, I understand, but my opinion is that.
Name one of your partners to continue, Emily.
Maiden.
Okay, good.
Okay, that was very interesting. But the problem is that afraid I can quite agree with your point. I choose the Diane.
Good.
I think I've got your point. Now let me respond to it. We can see what you're saying. Here's my reply.
Good.
Steven,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you've misunderstood our point. Excuse me, but that's not quite correct. Who's missing? Emily?
She was the first. Somebody else.
Gisela.
Okay. Yes. Help me, please. You can repeat me again the explanation about this activity, please. What is
Uh,
the dynamic?
you have to pronounce, I mean, to read
Yes.
where your partner stop. In this case, Steven.
Okay, Steven, stop in the second point.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, continue with the reading.
Of course, the two the two next.
Sorry, I just have to disagree with your point. Let me just respond to that, please.
Okay. Give the turn to somebody else. Somebody that
Okay.
haven't
Uh,
participated.
Catherine, please.
forgive me for interrupting, but I must respond to that. Hold on a moment, that's not correct. Maiden.
If you would allow me to add a comment here, if you don't mean, if you don't mind, like to say, you see with what you just said.
Good. The next one.
Excuse me, I said it in Gisela.
Okay. I'd like to point out that there are two issues of opponent have filed to dispute, namely, I must stress again that our point has not been refuted by the other side. I choose to Maiden.
Excuse me, what, what sentence?
There are new, there is a new slide, teacher.
Of course.
But we didn't read all of them.
Yeah. You just finished because this is the repetition of the other.
Ah, okay.
Right. Now we have to see. Okay, let me show you this one over here. Okay, this is your activity guide, task 3. And I want to focus on the evaluation rubric. This is what you have to keep in mind, but okay, grammar is going to be assessed, pronunciation, fluency, vocabulary, opening statement. Why opening statement? What do this have to do with the debate? Because you have to somehow raise a question to the opponent side, but at the same time, you need to answer a question. During the event, you are not allowed to use phones. You just have to silence all your electronic devices, you have to make a question and also to answer a question. I already said that. These have to do with the pros and cons arguments. So this give you points, right? If you sum up all these points, it give you how much? 10, 10, 10, 10, 40, and 40 more, 80 points. Reorganize them, something like this, right? Because this is a debate, and the quality of debate depends on the quality of your arguments and how well you refute. So, this take us back to this slide. Why? Because during the debate, this team have to remain in the line. You are going to be asked, this team, for example, to join out of this room. So, what is the purpose of this? The purpose is that you, as a teamwork, right, can build up, construct strategies to defeat your opponents, right? You have to analyze the power of their arguments, but at the same time, you need to work over your own strategies, right? Detect the flaws of your opponents, but also empower yourself. That's how it works. So you are this team and this team both are going to have 10 minutes. 10 minutes to build up the strategy, okay? And this have 20 points, right? It happened in one occasion, a student misunderstood the instruction, and the spokesperson, the chairman, said to one of the team, you have to abandon this conversation. And the guy hand out the conversation and he didn't back anymore. You know what I mean? He needs to back to the conversation. That he just leave the conversation and he didn't back anymore. Because he thought that, the exercise has already finished. By the contrary, it's just starting. It was just starting. So one of the team needs to abandon and the other team is going to remain on the line. After 10 to 12 minutes, they need to back to the conversation. And there is when the debate is going to start. Is that clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. That's kind of what the debate is going to be like in the next session. Sometimes it depends on the chairperson, the person that is going to conduct the debate. Some people have different style, but in general terms, the idea is that the debate be spontaneous, that you can refute, that you find your own style, and of course you use good grammar, good pronunciation. Remember that your posture, body language is important. 80% of what you say is encrypted in your body language, your body posture, your accent, right? So everything is important. I'm going to share, let me see if I can share with you. I want to share with you a video that maybe is going to help you to have an idea of what a debate is like. It's long before. Okay, this. Okay, I need you to see the second video from the minute, let's say 30, 36 to minute 40. It's a short period of time. Diane, Catherine, could you open the link? Gisela, could you open the link?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Sorry, tutor, from what second, what minute?
Let's say from minute 30 to 35 to 30, 55, 40, that gap of time.
Okay.
Excuse me, let me know what you have when you're done, okay? So we can continue. Excuse me, guys. At the minute 45, there is also an important part of the video that you should see to gain more understanding of how a debate uh, occurs.
Four 45. Fast.
There is where the two ladies are at the front. They both together are like they should okay. At minute 26. That's 4 minutes before minute 30. Okay, minute 26. I want you to focus on her, uh, the way they talk, how they handle the moment.
Okay, hold on, 26.
Gisela,
Tell me.
go to minute, please go to minute 26 for a while. Just 2-3 minutes. That's it.
26.
Minute, 1 minute, 26.
Minute 26. That's it. That's right.
Teacher,
Yes, Steven.
which video? One of one,
The
two, or
second.
three?
Okay.
I can't find it.
This one.
Hold on.
The first?
The second, if I'm
The
going
second
wrong.
one, teacher.
I was watching the third.
No, it's the second.
Minute.
26.
I think you haven't sent the video.
No.
Okay, hold on.
I was watching the third, the art of debate.
I already sent you the link again. So discard
Yes,
the others,
because I
the others,
that
and
link you sent only has 5 minutes. Doesn't have 26.
wait a second. Let me see.
Get into the link.
All right. Right. Let's
The
see.
last one has 5 minutes.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Discard all the others and focus on the last one.
Okay. 26.
minute 26. It were value to detain and observe this lady debating. They are debaters. But I was forgetting. You, but this is a short task for you to work. But after this, I mean, I just want you to have an idea. You just have to write word uh, debate university champion, like this. Okay, there is a lot of information on YouTube. Type that, and you are going to be selective, of course. There is all kind of all type, because that's made part of my research. So that's going to help you be more prepared and get better skills. So that's why, for me, it's important for you to observe, because somehow then you are going to make connection between their body language and the language they use and the purpose. That makes part of that systemic functional linguistic. Function and purpose determine the language. Okay, we are done. Let's back to our conversation. Maiden, give us your impression about the debate. Try to wrap up. Maiden, can you hear me? It looks like Maiden is not over there. Catherine, Diane Catherine,
Yes, teacher?
please uh, give us your concluding words, your impression about this topic, and how this, I mean, possibly could help you to perform better at the debate for task 3.
I think that we have to take the debates very seriously, because it's an important form to show our opinion about uh, something or a topic.
But
And
but seriously doesn't mean be nervous, right?
yes,
I mean, when you say seriously, doesn't mean uh, feel nervous,
without nervous,
because it's sad, that's sad without nervous. Do not feel nervous or
or
stress or something like that.
we have to have to I don't know, to stay clear in what we are going to say.
That's right. Maiden, could you please add some words to this concluding? All right, Maiden is absent. Gisela,
Yes, tell me.
yes, please. Share with us some concluding words about debate and how this session could possibly could help you to achieve better score next week when you participate on your debate.
Listen the opponent, listen the all ideas, and it's very important think facts and organize the ideas. Think in the main parts of the debate, like claim, warrant, and impact, and study a lot of vocabulary through the videos from the from the argumentative ideas, or how do you present your comments or your impress.
Good, good. Let's see now, Emily, what are her thoughts about debate? Emily,
Um,
please share with us.
okay. I was very strong. Everyone was trying to convince themselves that how to say that positive and negative idea debating with each other because their idea is better. I understand that the debate is a way of basically basically entering our ideas so that they are correct for others. And although at the time of doing so, many enter were nervous. To be honest, we live in a society where your opinion is not very correct. When dividing our points, the other will enter the race, waiting to annul in to achieve the acceptance of the others, almost like occur.
Good, good. Well, one
Teacher,
of the, yes, Maiden, please. Go
excuse
ahead.
me, this microphone is mute.
Oh, mine. You mean mine? My microphone is mute?
It's mute.
No, I think she talks about
Eh,
hers.
All right. Yeah, because I was trying to contact you before, but you didn't respond. I thought you were absent or you had to leave or something like that. But could you share your word with us? I mean, your impression about the importance of this session
okay.
of debating.
Eh, eh, Teacher, these debates were very difficult for me because in my case I don't understand very well what I listen. I must organize ideas, express arguments, and defend your position. Also, I must answer the question and ask question to my partners.
Good, good. Well, that way, I mean, you have clear what it required to face a debate. Uh, it's it's important when we, I mean, have clear what our weaknesses are, but also our strengths, because it allows us to continue. You know, it's kind of, that's the idea. I mean, when you can't uh, test yourself and know your forces, you can continue. You know, you don't need, maybe you are in the way to become an independent user of the language, but to achieve that, you need to, I mean, gain some vocabulary, and the only way to do that is by, I mean, working hard on your passive skills, a lot of listening and a lot of reading. That's the way we become master of language, because we don't have maybe the opportunity to travel to a foreign language and being in contact with native speakers. And anyway, that doesn't mean that you can achieve a high level of language. By the contrary, it forces us to do what is necessary, what others haven't done to cope with the difficulties. Um, I ran out of words because now it's time for Steven to share his impression with us. Steven, please go ahead.
Well, what I think is if you really want to practice, or if you want to have an debate exercise, you could try maybe have a discussion with someone about something stupid, for example. That way, you're going to be forced to argue and to try to persuade the other person that you are right. Don't take it seriously, right? Don't take it too serious. For example, say that the other person, for example, that tree is blue, and the other person is going to say like, "What are you talking about? That tree isn't blue. That tree is green." And try to persuade that person that the green, I don't know, is a different color or something very easy, and that way you are going to improve the way you speak and the way you think fast. If you see the ladies talking, they think very fast. They don't have time to think what they want to say, yet they listen. If any of them make a little mistake, you have to pay attention to that mistake and attack that mistake, yeah, because it's going to be one of the weaks that person has. So I think it's something gonna happen on activity. You have to pay attention what they say, try to discuss, try to ask, um, listen to all the things you don't agree with that person. Okay, I think it's good exercise. Try to discuss with someone, maybe a teacher or I don't know. And if you can discuss and you can do the exercise, it's going to be very good. It's a good practice. Once I had a discussion with someone, and it helped me a lot because I had to think fast how to answer. Like, this person is saying bad things about me, so I have to respond, and I didn't have the
Perfect.
time.
Good.
Okay.
Excellent. I just want to add two things. First, I foresee good debaters, you and your debates. I mean, the quality of you, I mean, all what you are and what you represent, I impressed, right? And second, well, you have clear what you have to do, so nothing more to add.
Thank you.
So finally, I just want to thank for your commitment, for your uh, effort, because maybe you don't realize how much you have improved by you now sound fluent, convinced, and spontaneous. You see, I'm really impressed. So see you next week, guys, with another topic. Have a nice weekend. I know we can have a nice weekend because we have a lot of work in the university,
Yes,
right?
of course.
So have a nice
Thank you.
rest of the
Thank you
day.
for that.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Bye. See
Bye,
you.
Ryan, Catherine, Maiden, Emily. Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye,
Simon.
teacher. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher. Thank you very much.
Bye, guys.